offensive pressure.
Evers baseline with the lane is good. So Evers showing us a floor game tonight.
He's had a couple of fine penetrating moves to the basket as the Cats stay with that 2-3 zone. Walton out of the game right now. Let's see if Providence can get some second chances in there.
Abdullah along the baseline to Dickie Simpkins. Picked off. Alvin Williams. Williams had Harris in the middle. They'll go to Haynes in the baseline. Haynes wide open. Nosa, rebound. Williams had it. Lost it. Harris runs it down. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here. Evers again to the baseline and scores.
Well, that's where Villanova's had some success getting it to the basket. Those long-range jumpers not going down. Why not hit it right in there to the goal?
And Villanova back on top, 15-13. They last led 11-6. Brown, Weston, and he's fouled by Harris.
Franklin Western just seems to have a habit of getting himself around the basketball. Draws fouls very well. And that time, Abdullah really doing what Providence needs to have more of, and that's penetrating toward the goal to try to create some kind of offensive movement.
Definitely the scouting report on Providence. If he doesn't keep you honest, just sag back on everybody, and Western may not get as many opportunities as you'd like.
Yeah, I think that, and I think you've got to, if you're a Providence fan, start seeing these jumpers go down by Michael Brown and Rob Phelps from the perimeter.
Great start for Western, shooting almost 53% from the field, 90% from the line coming into tonight's game.
The thing I like about him is he doesn't force it. He lets the shot come to him. He gets around the basket for some offensive rebounds, and he's got a nice touch, able to finish. Here's some pressure now by Providence. It's like a 1-2-1-1 full court press with some traps.
Haynes got in the corner and got out of the trap. Evers, baseline, jumper.
He's really on fire in this first half. He's got 8 already, really playing well offensively.
Got 6 straight points for the Wildcats. Western, dump down. Smith, foul by Evers. First foul on Eric.
Nice penetrating move here by Franklin Western, dumping the ball down low. No question about that one, although Evers getting it going offensively, saying, hey, I'm going to put the reject on Michael Smith way up there.
You don't get many opportunities to send one back on Michael Smith, who's 6'8", 230.
That's for sure. He's very strong, and as we said earlier, you don't see him lose control of the basketball very often.
Field goal percentage not quite up to speed yet, and there goes the 100% mark at the free throw line. Rick Barnes in his 6th year.
4th winningest coach in Providence history already, with 90 victories coming in. And look at the look on Michael Smith. He's got 3 double-doubles already this year. He's got to get more involved, though, in this game at both ends of the floor. He gives the team such a lift with his rebounding ability. Here's the press.
Tied at 17. Evers lost it. Let's see. It will be Villanova ball. Mike Brown did a nice job to take the ball away from Eric Evers.
Providence is getting that trap set right where it wants to, down deep in the corner. And that's when you rotate defensively and try to get the steal. That time they bust out of it with Harris.
A lot of time for the freshman Alvin Williams.
Very good size in the backcourt this year from Villanova. 6'3", 6'4". And that was very effective against the smaller Georgetown backcourt.
Williams.
Yeah, nice penetrating move.
Boy, it didn't look like a freshman on that one. Simpkins spins. No, and who gets the rebound? Michael Smith. He's only 9th in the country in rebounding last year.
And he's number 7 for his career at Providence and on a pace to become the all-time Big East rebounding leader. He's just dynamite on the board.
Harris a little bit of difficulty in Franklin Western.
Providence likes to get that motion going. A lot of cutting, passing, and swinging of the basketball.
Good D by Providence. Shot clock at 10. Shot clock at 5. Haynes. On rebound, and Michael Smith commands that one. Providence down a bucket. Simpkins will get a chance to give Providence the lead. It's 19-18, Villanova.
It's so important for the point guard to keep his head up when running up the floor. And Michael Brown does a very nice job here. Kind of a no-look pass to Simpkins. It's like a pretty decent strip onto the basketball. When you reach in and get part of the arm, you're going to get whistled for that one.
Jason Lawson back in for Villanova. Jonathan Haynes. It's his foul, his second. So Simpkins will go to the line. Out of Fort Washington, Maryland. Marketing and art major. And he's good with the first.
Well, Providence, a team with a very strong front line this year, with Simpkins and Smith anchoring it. Eric Williams, certainly a highly touted player who can put points up, the junior college transfer. And Simpkins, a guy that Rick Barnes really needs to get some point production out of this year. He's got a fine touch.
So with the 2 free throws, Dickie Simpkins gives Providence the lead. It's 20-19 Friars over the Wildcats. We'll return to DuPont after these messages. That winner at Georgetown in the Big East opener brings out the sign man.
Right, Roscoe had a great game. The sophomore pumped in 24 against Georgetown on the road and got the fan club going here at home.
Already 6th in scoring in the Big East. Providence has just taken a 2019 lead. Couple free throws from Dickie Simpkins.
Providence staying with the full court pressure, and sometimes when you extend the pressure defensively, it picks up your offensive team. Nice goal.
Change of pace by Alvin Williams.
Wow, is he quick?
And he said this is the quickest Villanova team in years. Williams, look at that move. Williams again. Got it this time. 22-21. Providence. Eric Williams is giving a lift.
Yeah, he really is. He comes right off the bench and produces. Villanova doing it what it wants to that time against pressure, feeding the pressure to the middle.
And Phelps loses it with help from Lawson. How about Harris on that last jumper? Had almost too much time to look at it.
Yeah, he's missed his first few shots in this game, and when you're pumped up the way he is right now, you notice that his shots are going long. That one almost cleared the whole basket.
Using almost all the 5 there. Kittles bails out Williams. Good matchup against Smith and Lawson in the low left box.
Smith doing a great job up front down there and cut off Lawson to the opening.
Beavers, they get it to Lawson. He had him on the hip, but a good play. And Providence comes away with it.
Thought it was a good pass by Evers. The big guy just couldn't get his hands around that one.
22-21 Providence. 6:40 to go, first half.
Phelps is wide open on the weak side if they could find him.
Ball tipped. Lawson comes away with it. He wins that battle. You're right, he was wide open.
Yeah, that's the one where you like to see that skip pass. Hit the open man. Oh, and a move! Alvin Williams!
That's a special kind of move. 23-22 Villanova.
Hey, he can handle it, huh?
Inside, no, on the roll. Smith with another rebound, and boy, it gets shoved into the bench. How about this? Rick Barnes looking for a throw. Can't get it. Yes, indeed, they do get it, but how about Michael Smith getting drilled?
Wow, he really did on this play. Let's see what happens. Michael goes over. Well, I don't know. When you look at the replay, it doesn't look like there was that much of a push on that play.
It looked like at regular speed, it looked like he got shoved out in slow motion, and we do have the benefit, obviously. It was just Lasco trying to pull back, and Smith, his momentum trying to keep in bounds. That's what shoved him up and out, and that's what shoved him into the table.
He was losing it going toward the sideline and just went flying out of bounds, but Harrison, that second look, which we do have the benefit of, trying to hold back.
And Sanders good again at the line. Tie ball game at 23.
Well, that's where it's nice to be the veteran. Once in a while you get the call. You'll take that.
Michael Smith, the senior out of Dunbar High School, Washington, D.C.
I think his touch looks much better this year from the outside. He's not afraid to step out there and take a couple of 14, 15-foot jumpers either.
Press action here from Providence.
The 1-2-2, you're going to try to trap just over midcourt. Check it out, Villanova scoring inside. We thought Providence would be doing that damage, but Villanova, Evers has been the main guy down here.
Williams feeling it, follows his shot. Some contact here, Simpkins and Williams. It wasn't as bad as it looked. Foul on Simpkins, his third foul on Dickie Simpkins.
Well, Alvin Williams, not really sure if he should follow this one or not, and finally kind of comes back at it. Simpkins with the swipe. Gets a good piece of the ball, and Williams on the play.
Franklin Western back in for the Friars. A big note for Providence at the 5:46 mark. Simpkins picks up his third. About as good as the news can get. It's Steve Lapis to get one of the big fellas out. Alvin Williams showing a good change of pace off the dribble tonight.
Yeah, Williams has looked very impressive so far, and you see where he's from, Philadelphia. We talked about Alvin Williams and Jason Lawson, Philadelphia products. And with a young team like this, they're playing very confidently right now. They have not been up against Big East play before. They're playing free and easy out there.
There's a lot to be said for having these early season conference games, too. Phelps from three-point range, and he's good. Rob Phelps, his fifth three-pointer of the season, and the Friars lead at 27-24.
Big lift for the Friars if Phelps can start to hit from the perimeter, can only loosen things up and get things going inside for the players like Smith and Williams who are out there right now.
Lawson to Haynes, guarded by Abdullah. Lawson had Smith on the hip. Evers read it. Lawson spun right out of it. Franklin Western baseline. Lawson comes back with the block. Ball hits the stanchion. Ted Valentine with the call that ball hit the stanchion. It was a good ball till
Franklin Western's shot gets tipped. He never really had control of the ball, and it hits the basket for court. It never did hit the rim, so Steve Lapis' point is it shouldn't be a fresh 35, so the shot clock sitting at 26 seconds.
Friars will start with Phelps here. It's 27-24. 4:55 to go here in the first half.
See if they can swing the ball and find Phelps again. He wants it. He had the rainbow last time.
See, they're laying off Abdullah. They don't expect him to shoot at all. Shot clock at 5. Williams gets a piece. Phelps, heaves. In and out. And it will remain Providence ball. Kittles is out of bounds when he touched it. Kittles keeping it active on the board. The struggle from 3 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Villanova has shot better than 50% in their first 2 games this year. They've been very efficient from three-point land as well, but they've been doing a good job scoring inside, which is a surprise in this one.
Wildcats came in 16 for 30, 53% first couple of games. Williams is creating along the baseline. Nice play. 29-24 Providence. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, real lift by Williams. He knows how to score and find the basket in there.
5-point lead for the Friars. Had to force it up. Providence gets a break. Abdul. They got numbers. Give it to Phelps, and he lays it up and in.
Providence is doing a great job defensively right now, and it's opening up the offensive lanes. The full court press helped out. It was a nice adjustment by Rick Barnes, and right now, the man-to-man really bothering the Cats.
Biggest lead of the game, 31-24. In quickly to Lawson, and he'll shoot a couple at the line.
One of the few times that Villanova has been able to swing the basketball and find their big freshman center inside open. Providence has been very effectively fronting Lawson so far in this game.
Alvin Williams takes a seat. Roscoe Harris back into the game for Villanova. Lawson among the top 20 recruits in the country last year. Averaged almost 25 points a game and 15 boards.
He's a good-looking young player, and he'll come of age quickly getting all these minutes. He's after that. Abdullah in there way too soon that time before the release.
Easy talk for the officials, and Jason will get a chance to put one down here.
Technically, you're not supposed to get into the lane until the ball is up there at the rim, but Abdullah way in there before the release.
Front rims that one. Abdullah with the rebound. A little bit of a break. Phelps running the lane well, and he gets it to score.
Rob Phelps is a streaky scorer. He's on a roll right now.
Phelps with two straight from the field.
Providence right now is really stopping Villanova defensively. A little too aggressive that time and starting to beat Villanova down the floor.
Foul's on Williams. Eric Williams. That's his second foul. Rich Barnes got to like what he sees at this point. Ball club up 33-24, 3:01 to go first half. Talking with Dan Gavitt.
Larry Chiat in the background talking over substitutions. Real good job by Providence. So Villanova out quickly in this game, and Providence just bore down on the road. They've been chipping away to build up this lead.
Michael Brown back in for Providence. He replaces Eric Williams. James was very effective inside. Uses the legs on that one, gets it through. 33-26 to score with 3:01 to go here at DuPont. We'll return after these messages. Back here at DuPont, Providence leading 33-26. Dave Sims and Ron Perry with you. And other action around the Big East this evening. Georgetown trying to pull away from Miami.
On the road, Miami was a very tough team to beat at the Miami Coliseum last year. So Georgetown in the lead, and Pittsburgh swinging to that three-point lead at Alumni Hall against the Johnnies.
Jerry there, Providence has had a good run from Rob Phelps, 7 points in the last 2 minutes. Friars lead it. Villanova had a chance right there. 33-26 Friars.
It's like the matchup going by Villanova, and they'll look to trap out of it. Now, man-to-man.
Abdullah puts one up. It's kept alive, and Smith twice in that sequence kept it alive. Nice job.
Great hustle. Look for Villanova to try to trap out of this defense. They're trying to get more aggressive now. Steve Lapis with the adjustment during the timeout.
Phelps loses it. And it's Villanova ball.
No one wanted to touch that hot potato.
Good job by Roscoe Harris. And Phelps said he was hit. That's why he lost the ball. It looks like that ball just clearly slipped right out of his hand. Villanova with the ball, a chance to cut into this Providence lead. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. 33-26 Friars. Kittle. Got the three off the screen. 33-29. Western back quickly.
Nice catch.
Sure was. Western. Set back. Haynes, Kittle. They got numbers. Haynes, Kittle. 33-31, Friars.
Beautiful give and go that time by Villanova. That ball, I don't think hit the floor at all.
Quiets the crowd. Michael Brown. Coming up on the 1-minute mark here in the first half. Hasn't been a lot of flow to this game.
Now, both teams have really tried to bear down at different times defensively. Not a lot of great perimeter shooting, but good hustle by both teams. Kittle's starting to heat up a little, maybe.
Evers keeps it alive for the Wildcats. He's a little late on the pass to Lawson, and it will be Providence ball. Zephy Penn's going to come in for Steve Lapis. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you a Big East preview of the Volkswagen Report and stats and highlights from DuPont Pavilion. Inside the final minute, 35-31 Providence. Abdullah. Phelps loses it. He'll shoot two. Fouls on Lawson. And that is his second foul.
Good penetration again by Abdullah. Here's Lawson with the reach, and the arm came down. He had a lot of ball, but the freshman's not going to get that call. If he keeps the hands up and changes that shot, better shape out there. And he does not want to pick up a third personal foul before halftime, and we're getting pretty close to that midpoint.
Big Barnes got to love the fact that Phelps is having such a good final 5 minutes.
Yeah, that could be a big lift. He's really looking for some point production from the number 2 guard spot. And if Phelps can give the team that, that would be a major lift.
Here's a guy that averaged almost 31 points a game in his senior year in high school.
Scoring machine.
Oh, 37-31.
Nazareth High School in Brooklyn. That'll take a lot of pressure off the inside game if he can start to score, as Villanova spreading the floor a bit right now. Still running the motion and the touch.
Alvin Williams being guarded by Abdullah. They see the game clock. Shot clock at 13. A 5-second differential. Nice play on the roll. Boston.
Nice move by Villanova. Providence has enough time to get a good one here before intermission.
Inside of 5 seconds, Abdullah. They'll chase it. Lawson with the rebound, does the right thing and holds the ball. Villanova will be content to be down just 4 at halftime. That's the end of the first half of action here at Villanova with our score. Providence 37, Villanova 33. We'll be back with our halftime activities after these words from our local stations. With you as Providence has the 37-33 lead over the Villanova Wildcats. Both teams looking to really get back to their strong points. Neither team really has been able to get the kind of flow they're looking for. We'll take a look at the first half stats. Turnovers, you see Villanova 9 and Providence 8. Field goal, there are the numbers. Providence 42%, Villanova at 50. And the advantage here, big time, to Providence.
Well, Providence goes to the line a lot because they get the ball inside. Both teams have got to try to heat up in this second half, particularly Villanova from three-point land, where they came in shooting better than 50%. Providence's pressure has been a problem for the Cats so far.
Take a look at some of the highlights. Good play by the freshman, Jason Lawson, with the block here.
Yeah, he really looked good at times inside with the left-handed rejection that time, and this is a great fast break right here, the give and go, back and forth, over to Kittles for the basket, and they need to get more offense out of Kittles in this second half. And Providence would like to have Abdullah on the break, handling the ball as much as possible, get out and run more, and Rob Phelps, a real lift for Providence with 9 first half points, leading the Friars, and they need that kind of effort in the second half.
Leading scorers, Rob Phelps with a final burst in the last 5 minutes. He had a 3 and a couple of layups. And Franklin Western, slow but steady so far in the first half. Eric Ebers had 6 of his points off the dribble early on in the first half. Kittles and Lawson finished strong, as did Alvin Williams.
Thought Alvin Williams played well in the first half. Some good frontline scoring by both teams. Phelps, we mentioned, can heat up and score in a streak as he did. And Roscoe Harris, we talked about at the beginning, was averaging 20 a game for the Wildcats, yet to score in this ballgame. He was strong on his jump shot.
5th time this season, Providence has led at the half. And they build on it with a jump hook by Michael Smith.
Michael very comfortable to go up with either the left or the right, as he did that time, down low.
Haynes and Kittles, Wilson, Lawson, and Ebers for Villanova. Runner's no good. Simpkins comes up with the board.
Good strong rebound, and Friars out running.
The alley-oop went off the rim. Villanova ball.
That's where Abdullah really wants to get that ball down around the foul line instead of going for that long home run pass.
Posting up Lawson. Short. Rebound to Abdullah. He'll settle it. Western. Phelps' confidence has got to be picking up. He came into the game shooting only 38%.
Oh, nice ball movement by the Friars that time.
Western short on the standstill jumper. Good play by Kittles to keep it alive. Look at this. Western with the steal.
Way to stay with it there, Franklin.
And play getting sloppy. It's turned back over to Villanova.
Boy, neither team really looking sharp here to start the second half. Some good opportunities to score, but both clubs careless with the ball. Steve Lapis is into it, isn't he? Start to finish. Rick Barnes, both coaches up and at him.
Haynes. Ebers springs free along the baseline. Yes, indeed. How about the kiss again? Boy, he was all over that rim. 39-35. Providence.
Ebers is having a very solid game for Villanova.
Simpkins, tough move to the hoop. Simpkins again, no call. Battle for Lawson on the floor. Western. Simpkins, foul. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, what an exchange that was. No one could get it going. Looks like it will just be Providence possession on the play. Ball slapped out of bounds, I think, at the end by Kittles. Simpkins with the penetration. Someone's going to step in front of him there and take a charge. Too many opportunities here for the Friars. Great hustle, but shows their front court dominance as they keep possession.
Kept it alive for a long time. Phelps. Oh, nice. Simpkins. Wilson. And Lawson with the loose ball.
Oh, great defensive play. Simpkins has got to find a way to get that one off.
Boy, Villanova does a good job to survive that trip down floor for Providence. 39-35 Friars. 2.5 into the second half. Bump, a hold by Abdullah. It's his second. St. John's hanging tough against Pittsburgh. Game up at Alumni Hall. Another Big East action tonight. Georgetown, boy, Miami hanging around also.
Well, both of those games look like they took it out of the wire. How about Ebers in this one?
Ebers has been outstanding. 2-point ball game. He's got 12. Smith draws a crowd. Ebers takes it from him. Here's Haynes. Not aware of the defense behind him, dribbling too much. Phelps spots up.
For the most part, this has been a game of half-court execution. There really haven't been a lot of fast break opportunities for either club.
Western rolls to the hoop, gets the roll. 41-37, Franklin Western. He's got 8. Franklin came in averaging 22 a game.
Providence man-to-man. They've played that most of the game, and Villanova's been mixing in the zone to try to stay out of foul trouble down low and have rebounding position. See if they can find Ebers again.
Look at this. Eric Ebers out of St. Joseph's High School in Buffalo, New York.
And that smart play by Villanova, finding Ebers, who's got the hot hand right now.
14. A tough move inside. The foul on number 13, Ron Wilson. Third foul on Ron Wilson.
Nice bounce pass by Rob Phelps. And Dickie Simpkins with the good power move inside. Ron Wilson's got to do a better job down low that time of denying that entry pass. Once Simpkins got it in that position, wasn't much Wilson could do on the play.
Not in the least.
Got to either be behind the low post player or do a better job to front. But once you allow it with that kind of head and shoulders beyond you to the basket, you're in trouble.
Five points for Simpkins tonight.
You've also got to put better pressure on the basketball, not allow a guy like Phelps to have such a good, clean look inside.
Ebers with the rebound. Smith knocked it away. It'll be Villanova ball. Here's Eric Williams. Back to Dickie Simpkins. 42-39. Friars leading the Wildcats. Coming up on the 16-minute mark here in the second half.
Hey, just looking at the score here and the road games that we took a look at, Georgetown, Miami, Pitt, St. John, seems like we've got a lot of balance once again, doesn't it?
Indeed.
It's early, but a lot of close games.
I like these early conference games.
Yeah, it's good. You really get a chance to see where you are at this stage, particularly with the younger players.
Kittles with the left hand. We got a new clock. Hayes with the pump. Used the glass and couldn't knock it down.
I thought he had a better shot when he initially got the ball in the corner than he ended up with.
The bump on Hayes. Trying to deny the lane to Abdullah. Timeout on the floor. It's 42-39. Providence over Villanova. We'll be back after these messages from U.S. Air. Back here at DuPont, Dave Sims and Ron Perry with you. Providence holding off Villanova right now. And Eric Ebers, who averaged barely 7 minutes a game last year, having a great game today.
Well, he came into the game averaging 10.5 points a game. He's already got 14. He's really let the game come to him, too. He's taking good shots, penetrated early, and now he's getting some baseline jumpers, and he's making the most of the opportunities he gets.
Michael Brown in the game, number 34, Providence. Phelps in the backcourt with Mike Smith, Williams, and Abdullah on the floor, too, for the Friars.
The matchup zone.
Yeah, he wants the jump hook. Nicely done, and that will help you on the next level. You can bet on that. 44-39, Providence.
Made a couple of those right-handed jump hooks. That time against the 2-3 Villanova zone. See if Villanova. Michael Brown is playing Ebers now. We'll see if he can get himself open again. He's being played tightly now on the weak side.
Quiet night for Kittle.
Yeah, it really has. He's had a couple of threes.
There's Hayes with a quick bucket. 44-41.
That's his first basket of the game, so he's been shut off until that point.
Phelps, big spark the last 5 minutes of the first half. Smith misses a chippy. Doesn't miss that third opportunity.
Wanted to get himself another offensive rebound.
Which he did. 5-point Providence lead.
Jason Lawson seems a little tired to me down low right now for Villanova. This is a lot of physical play down there for the freshman. Michael Smith, a lot of leaning.
One thing that Smith is going to do on defense, he will lean on you.
Yeah, they're really banging in there. You can see Smith and Lawson as Villanova works the ball around the perimeter, but for the most part, Lawson bangs in there.
Shot clock down inside 5, and Hayes grabs a 3. Not bad.
Not a bad way to work the clock and just hit the jumper.
Abdullah got in easily. Across the board. Nova comes up with it. Michael Smith with the rebound.
He looked down at the last moment to make sure his feet were behind the line and might have thrown his concentration off a little.
Three, no good, lost it. Rebound, draws the crowd, and a foul.
Nice strong rebound by Lawson. No one was going to take that ball from him that time.
Not even close. Second foul on Smith.
Been a good game. Both teams they've made their mistakes, but they played tough defense when they've had to, and no one seems to be able to pull away in this game.
Here's Alvin Williams. He came in for Evers. Villanova down a bucket. Villanova lead was 23-22.
I think we have a screening foul away from the ball. Steve Lappers can't believe it. The motion offense, you do a lot of screening and cutting.
Third on Lawson, so that one hurts. Third on Lawson at the 12:59 mark. Lawson played well Saturday, last 9.5 with 4 fouls. Kittle, gonna get to the hoop. He doesn't score. Oh, about that one.
That shows his quickness getting to the basketball and just outrunning people.
Brown to Williams. They're gonna call a traveling violation of break for Villanova.
Villanova's playing with a lot of emotion right now and finally trying to get the crowd a little bit involved.
Last Villanova lead was 23-22. Tied at 46.
Important for Providence on the road. Keep its poise right now, try to get a stop defensively and go down in a basket. Certainly quiet things down when you're on the road. If the crowd's going to pop if Villanova can get one to go down here.
Friars have won the last 2 meetings and 4 of the last 5 in this series against Villanova.
Pretty good man-to-man right now by the Friars. Better stay with it, though.
Kittle has the rim. The shot clock inside of 10. Abdullah back quickly all the way in and over. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. 48-46. Nicely done.
Well, the best part of it is he penetrated and got himself with that reverse layup. If he went straight in, the ball would have been rejected. Great move.
He needs to do a little bit more, though.
Yeah, he really does. He's great in the open court. He's going to just look to create more.
People.
That was a great.
First score for Rasco. Villanova back on top. Forces the action. It will remain Providence ball. The big picking up here at Villanova. It's 49-48 Wildcats over the Friars. We'll be back to DuPont after these words from our local station. What do you figure? A little feverish about the basketball here at Villanova. Wildcats lead at 49-48. Congratulations to Gerald Greffey of Miami, our Gillette Rate Guard Academic Challenge Award winner in the 1993 Big East Track and Field Championship. He took second place in the 100-meter dash. Things picking up here at DuPont. Vasco Harris, prior to that timeout with a 3, gives Villanova the 49-48 lead. And the score didn't start out well.
That was the matchup zone trap, and it really bothered Providence. Great quickness by Kittle to get a hand on it.
Wilson, Lawson, Alvin Williams, and Kills on the floor for Villanova. Brown, Western, Abdullah, Eric Williams, and Dickie Simpkins for Providence.
Shot clock now, getting down to 5. Harris is going to have to let it go.
Oh, has it eaten alive. Nice play by Williams and Western. DOA with that one.
Never got that shot off. Just stuck at the point of release by Williams. They'll try to get Simpkins. Providence really trying to jam it downside right now.
Got to go after Lawson. He's got 3 fouls. Foul went on Roscoe Harris.
Providence is really trying to pound it down there. Dickie Simpkins able to draw the foul that time against Harris. Got to hit a couple of jump shots as well, though, to pull the defense out and open it up more for Simpkins down there. You can see those double teams.
Williams takes a seat. Michael Smith back in. 1-point game here at DuPont Pavilion. Now we're tied at 49.
All of Dickie's points in this game from the foul line. Providence goes to the line a lot.
Eber's back in the game.
Over 28 times a game through the first 4 games of the year. That means you're pushing the ball down low a lot and getting yourself to the line, which is fine, but you have to complement that with some jump shooting.
So Simpkins puts Providence back on top 50 with 49. Good defense on Kittle. Eber draws Simpkins on this matchup.
That's an interesting matchup. Eber to really keep Simpkins away from the basket as much as possible.
Also with some daylight. Oh, no, knocked off. A good call goaltending against Michael Smith.
I'm not sure that ball was going to go down either.
But he definitely interfered with it, no question about it.
Yep, up over the rim with a chance to go in. You got to leave that ball alone.
Outcast by 1.
Nice ball handling.
Michael Brown did a good job to save that one. Nice dish. Michael Brown takes it right back. Delayed call, but they're going to throw the jump. And possession to Villanova. Good hustle by Alvin Williams. This half, Villanova guards with 11 points. Providence guards with just 2.
Now that's Providence going inside, and Villanova's been able to open up with some jumpers. Now Providence in the first half got a lift when they went with some pressure defense, trying to put some three-quarter court pressure on now.
Brown will try to finish it off and does. A misread between Harris and Williams.
Now it's a good adjustment again by Rick Barnes to put the pressure on, and it was effective that time. Careless pass by Villanova.
52-51. Things have been seesawing the last 10 minutes. Eber's in trouble. Williams wide open. Villanova back on top. 53. Make that 54-52. Williams with 10 points. Loose ball. Smith.
Oh, good hustle.
Good hustle indeed. Simpkins on the floor. They can call it travel. Villanova ball.
He was all right until he tried to get up on that play. If he had stayed down and passed, it would have been fine. Violation once Dickie Simpkins tried to get up.
It's like Smith had made a good play, but he couldn't get the ball to a teammate. Going over by 2. Eber's down low again. He's fouled. He'll shoot a couple. Oh, there was a whistle. What's that whistle, man?
I think it was coming from the crowd. I thought I heard one too.
Yeah. Came from the crowd indeed.
Villanova spreading it out right now. Eber tries to get that quick shot, but Simpkins does a great job defensively. But how about Lawson on the weak side? A lot of contact, able to draw the foul, but it was on the floor.
Villanova by 2. Kittle, quick pop.
Tried to find it from three-point range. Villanova, perimeter game, they found it again.
13 for Kittle. Wildcats by 5.
Providence needs one here. They've got to just keep their composure and get a good one. That'll quiet things down, but Villanova getting into it now.
Here's Simpkins, shot back at 10. Simpkins to the lane, hard and throws it down. Hello.
Wow. Now, listen, right now, there's a bit of a hush at DuPont. That was a thunder dunk by Dickey that time.
Everybody's loose now, ready to go. Kittle. Roscoe Harris. Oh, Kittle with the rebound. Right to the basket with the out.
Well, Kittles has really got it going now. Making some great plays.
15 for Terry Kittle.
Nova with that 2-3 matchup.
The defense by Evers. Simpkins is free. Left hand, can't finish. Evers with the loose ball. Nova by 5. Inside 7 minutes to go.
Villanova playing very confidently right now.
Evers with an air ball. Do they keep it alive? Let's see. It is Providence ball. Timeout on the floor. 6:42 to go in the ball game. Villanova 59-54. We'll return after these messages from our local station. 54, Dave Sims and Ron Perry with you. And time now to salute the Women's Academic Challenge Soft and Dry winner. And it's Becky Spies of Villanova, bio major from Livermore, California, track and field. Member of the cross-country team that just won their 5th straight NCAA title.
Well, Villanova, they just keep doing it with the track team.
Villanova taking charge the last 2.5 minutes.
Now they're shooting the ball much better in this half day. 5 for 9 from three-point land and working the ball well against the Providence man-to-man.
Good quick pass for Williams. They can't handle it. Kittle comes up with it. Villanova with the ball up 5.
And they're confident right now. A lot of young players, as we've talked about. Alvin Williams, freshman at the point, running the show. But with the win against Georgetown, I really think that helped the Wildcat confidence very early in this season. Freshman. You haven't been up against this kind of Big East competition. You play free and easy. Kittle's just a sophomore himself.
Boy, Alvin Williams, good job. He rode Evers right out of the play and the rebound of Providence. Western hasn't been shooting much tonight, but he nails that one. 59-56.
They'll need more of them down the stretch, though. Western, a guy that can hit that jump shot for the Friars. Got to look for his offense. Providence has really got to do it now defensively. Villanova has had really high percentage shots each time down the floor.
Here's Kittle to Evers. Good defense by Williams. In the paint, though, with the runner. And it's a player control foul. The ball will go over to Providence.
That's a rare mistake by Evers in the game. He's been very solid for Villanova, but forced it that time.
Second foul on Evers. He'll take a seat. Ron Wilson comes in for Roscoe Harris. Jonathan Haynes, he came in for Eric Evers.
Steve Lapis has done a nice job to work the substitutions in this game. He's working with 8 players. Rick Barnes going deeper into his bench. And Steve Lapis trying to keep his front line as fresh as possible. Oh,
yes, indeed.
Oh,
backside, they saw it, and Smith scores as we're inside the 5-minute mark, a 1-point game.
alley-oop is one of the prettiest plays in basketball. Takes great timing, and you saw it on that one. Another one, I think, away from the ball, Dave.
Indeed, there have been a lot of those. We started the game with a lot of off-the-ball fouls. Ron Wilson with the foul, his 4th.
Now, with 3 officials, I think that more and more you pick up those kinds of fouls, and as a screener, you've got to just stand still, not lean, and we've seen several of those calls in this game.
4:25 to go to ball game. Villanova, 59-58. Phelps wide open for 3. And will stay. We'll walk the floor, actually. Foul against Providence.
I think it's on Williams.
Really did a heck of a job bodying up. Foul's on Williams, his 3rd. The 3rd on Eric Williams. Had a good first half. spark the Friars off the bench. Jonathan Haynes going against Abdullah. Clock ticking down, coming up on the 4-minute mark. Villanova with the ball by 1. Turnover. Smith comes up with it.
Look, both teams passing up some opportunities here.
Set up for Phelps.
Western's open.
He fires and scores. So Franklin Western gives Providence the lead at 60-59.
He's the guy they want to find. Western very composed out there. Phelps did a good job to find him that time. And Villanova, I think, would like to get it to Kittles if they can. There he is.
Finds room. He's short. Rebound. Smith. Another rebound to Michael Smith.
Kind of a quick shot that time, but high percentage. Kittle can nail that one.
Williams with the pump. Kittles with the rebound. Approaching 3 minutes left in the ball game. 60-59 Providence.
Half-court execution the key now. High percentage shots each time. No turnovers.
Gets in. Boy, around 3 people. And he scores to make it 61-60. 10 points for the freshman. Abdullah with the bank shot. Scores. Abdullah.
Both teams really going at each other right now. This is crunch time. Under 3 minutes to go. 1-point game. Friar advantage. You've got to just get the good shots, avoid turnovers, avoid mistakes.
Providence has done a good job against Roscoe Harris. Haynes pulls, can't find it. Loose ball. Providence comes up with it. Friars by 1. Abdullah.
He's been good with the basketball.
As soon as you say that, he turns it over. Terry Kittles with the steal. 2:15 to go in the ball game from DuPont. It's Providence by 1. We'll be back after these messages. Pavilion. Terry Kittles with a big play, knocking the ball off the head of Abdullah. Franklin Western, he started to heat up second half. Providence with the lead, 62-61. Other action, Georgetown putting some distance between itself and Miami.
Trying to bounce back after the loss to Villanova, and Pitt hanging on to the lead at Alumni Hall.
Villanova down 1 as we approach 2 minutes left in the ball game.
A lot of pressure right now by Providence, man-to-man style.
Phelps on Kittles, Abdullah on Haynes. That clock coming up on 10 seconds.
There's Kittles. They want him with the ball as much as possible. He's trying to clear out.
Pulls up. Be short. And a rebound to Michael Smith.
Oof. He was no denying Smith the basketball that time. Man-to-man by Villanova. Look for Abdullah to penetrate. Try to get it inside. That's been the offensive game plan.
Western, big shot. He makes it. Franklin Western coming up big at 64-61. He's got 14.
Go-to guy. He can hit that jumper.
Franklin Western with a big bucket. 3-point lead for the Friars. We'll be back after these messages. In conference games, watch this little set 2 at the end of that last session.
Little bump and run action there with Haynes and Abdullah. Coach Lapis getting into it, saying, hey, you started this thing. Abdullah flicked that ball away after the timeout had been called, and this is a major possession right now for Villanova. Plenty of time left, though. You got to get a basket here. You don't panic and go for the 3 unless it's a real good one. Otherwise, you pump it in there, and then you got to get a defensive stop.
Friars need a stop here indeed. Up by 3.
Here he is inside.
Lawson. Smith trying to knock it away. Lawson converts.
Oh, what an effort in there. And a nice pass by Evers.
Villanova's played all kinds of heart stoppers last year. They lost 8 straight to close the season. The final 5 that they lost were by a total of 10 points.
They were in games and didn't know how to win. Well, they just won a close one. But right now it's up to Providence to execute. Get a good shot right here. Well, he's trying to find Western again. There he is.
7 points. Blocked by Lawson. Blocked by Lawson. 25 seconds to go. Reading for the timeout, and he gets it. Jason Lawson paying dividends early for the Wildcats. Villanova with the chance to go for the win with 21.6 seconds to go. The Wildcats down by a point. We'll be back after these messages. The big game with a huge block here, which could determine the outcome of the game.
Franklin Western going for it, trying to seal things up for Providence. There's some contact there, but it's late in the game. You're not going to get the touch fouls right now. Very critical here to inbounds the ball.
Timeout story. Providence with the possession arrow. Final 20 seconds. Villanova going for the win. They're down a point.
Trying to get it to Kittles and then see if he can either penetrate and shoot or pass.
He drew the foul. He drew the foul. Kerry Kittles with the left hand.
You got to give him 2 shots.
He did a good job to get the thing up. A lot of times the guy won't throw it up. He went with the left hand to make sure that he got the call.
Providence had a foul to give, too. Actually, 2 fouls. It's only the 15th foul for Providence, so they would have been better off to just reach in quickly there rather than send Kittles to the line. It wasn't the bonus yet.
So Kittles at the line. He'll shoot a couple. He's a 58% shooter from the free throw line. And Rick Barnes' club, how do they prepare here? You got 9.9 to go.
I'll tell you what you do. You get Abdullah back into the game. He's going to check in. Even if Kittles makes both of these free throws, that would put Villanova up by 1 point. The Friars still have plenty of time, just under 10 seconds, to penetrate down the floor and try to create something. Get Franklin Western on a wing, Rob Phelps on a wing, Abdullah in the middle, and have Michael Smith and Dickie Simpkins ready to either get the ball down low or get a follow-up shot. You want to shoot it, Dave, with about 4 or 5 seconds to go. There's plenty of time to do that and have a chance for a follow-up. First order of business, though, for Villanova is for Kittles to step up to the line and nail these free throws. They're still trailing by a point here, and then look for Villanova to put some man-to-man pressure on without fouling.
Kittles right in the heart of the action as he was Saturday at Georgetown. Buried a 3. Then at the end of the game with a big foul. Nonetheless, he's right in the mix here.
That would have been a good opportunity, though, Dave, where the team was not in the bonus for Providence to reach in, and that would have been possession for Villanova out of bounds, but not a 2-shot opportunity from the line.
Providence with 5 team fouls, 6 for Villanova. Kittles, the top returning scorer and rebounder for the Wildcats. 58%.
Gonna try to ice them.
You bet.
Another timeout here called by Providence. Let Kittles think about it a bit more. That's as much of the strategy right now as anything. And then work to get a very quick outlet pass. Who's ever closest to that ball, if it goes in the basket, you want to get it inbound very quickly, right in the hands of Abdullah, and then really push the ball up the floor. But there is plenty of time right now for the Friars to come down and get a good shot at their offensive end. Also critical, the box out in the event that Kittles does not get the free throw to go down to get the rebound. And here's your game set again. 1 timeout left still for the Friars and Villanova. Providence still with a foul to give.
And how about this? As you look at Kerry Kittles, he'll be shooting at the line, was a 68% free throw shooter last year as a freshman. Alvin Williams, Wilson, Lawson, Haynes, and Kittles. Steve Lapis in another tight ball game here at Villanova.
He's trying to get Jonathan Haynes' attention.
Make sure he's got proper defensive balance. And Haynes and Williams back. Simpkins will be looking for the rebound. See what Kittles does. 58% in the early going in this season.
Kittles is one of those guys, he's just calm, cool, and collected. Just stepped in there and sank that one with ice in his veins. If he makes this, look for the quick inbound pass by Providence. Out of
problem. Villanova with the lead. Here comes Providence.
Got to penetrate.
Chance to win it.
Looking for Western.
Inside of 5 seconds. Abdullah goes in with the rebound.
Gotta let it go.
He's got to shoot. Williams! Oh, he missed it. And Abdullah with a huge basket.
What a move under the basket by Abdullah. After Villanova had made the clutch free throws, just a great penetrating move. Took it himself.
Abdullah had a great move like that earlier in the game. And here's a guy that rarely shoots the ball, and he comes up with a terrific road win for the Providence Friars, who've now won 3 straight games and 5 of 6 now against Villanova.
Well, we said it. Providence had plenty of time to push the ball up the floor with just under 10 seconds to go in the game. Abdullah, they're trying to set a screenplay up for Franklin Western, but he does a great job to penetrate, try to create something, and he makes a great play going underneath with the kiss, gets it to go down, and there's only 1.6 seconds left after he does it. They're trying to screen for Western, doesn't develop, creates something on his own with a fantastic move, no weak side rejection, and not much Villanova can do but heave it up there.
That was the key. No weak side protection at all for the Wildcats.
They were going for the jam on the strong side. He comes underneath with a play made earlier. A terrific road win for Providence and a tough loss for Villanova at home, where they're trying to get some winning going, and Villanova had made the clutch free throws. Good Big East battle early in December, Dave.
Boy, you bet. Villanova now 2-1, 1-1 in the Big East, and the Providence Friars 3-2, 1-1 in the Big East. And up next for Villanova, they got a big one against Temple Saturday at the Spectrum. Providence has St. Francis coming up this weekend.
Big win for Providence.
Tonight's game has been produced by Paul Carlson and directed by Mike Sheehan.